Hello and welcome to the Girl That Went For It podcast. I'm your host, Johanna Scholz, also known as Johanna Liana on Instagram, and author of Believe in Life, How to Dance in the Rain. If you want to live your dream life and become the best version of yourself, then this podcast is for you. I hope that I can inspire and encourage you to never give up and to always believe in yourself. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Johanna_Liana, for daily content. And now enjoy this episode. Hello and welcome back to this new episode, How to Get Shit Done. So this episode is for you if you are king or queen of procrastinating and want to get shit done. So in one of the last episodes I mentioned that I read the book Atomic Habits, and there was one thing I could really identify myself with, and it was being in motion versus taking action. Often we are so stuck in being in motion that we procrastinate taking action, and I'm going to explain this now. Let me give you an example. So I recently launched my online course Mind and Vision, and it was something I always wanted to do. I started taking notes for the course last year in I think March or April. So I outlined the course, how I wanted it to look like. So that was me being in motion, preparing. Then I kind of started procrastinating actually filming the course. I was thinking, okay, where am I going to film it? Do I need a microphone or should I just use my camera? I was planning and just procrastinating taking action. Then at some point I finally took action, started filming everything. Then again I did all the planning, so I organized all the footage. I looked up website. I was like, okay, if I want to launch this course, where should I launch it? So I watched different YouTube videos where they compared different websites where you can offer online courses. I took notes and I did my research. Again, I was in motion and not really taking action, and it ended up me procrastinating editing all the footage. So at some point I was like, okay, Johanna, you gotta take action. And I did. So I edited all the videos, I created worksheets, I made sure they're all in the right order, I signed up for the website, I paid the fees for the website, so I was committed to doing it. And then I launched my course in 2 or 3 weeks. And damn, it felt so good, and the response I got was just amazing, and I wish I just took action earlier, but it is what it is. I'm gonna link the course in the show notes. If you want to check it out, click on the link in this episode. And yeah, so what I want to say is being in motion is necessary to take action, but staying in motion won't bring us anywhere. We will get stuck. We will prepare for our rest of our life. We want to maybe research things or whatever it is, but we never really take action if all we do is being in motion. So the same goes with achieving a goal. Of course you have to be in motion first. You have to make a plan. You have to look things up, how they're gonna work. Like me moving to New Zealand, as just a good example, I had 3 different plans how to do things. Planning is part of taking action, but make sure you don't stop there. Make sure you don't stop in being in motion. Take action. So another example that I can share here, or if you want to write a book, the good thing is I kind of took action. So when I started writing my book, I kind of took action straight away. So I just started writing everything that I wanted to write down and organized it later on. But then I started researching, how can I publish it? Where should I publish it, and all these things. So I did a lot of planning. I tried to figure out, okay, who can I get for proofreading and who can I get for the design, and then I kind of stayed stuck in motion until I took action. But the good thing is I would say I'm a really driven person, and I can point out when I am stuck in motion. So at some point I was again okay, Johanna, you have to take action. This person is good at proofreading, so you read the feedback, that person is really good at proofreading, so you're gonna reach out to that person. And someone who's good at design, so you're gonna reach out to them now and get shit done. Or another example is if you want to eat healthier and look up all the healthy recipes and save them on Pinterest, for example, that is you being in motion. Taking action is actually buying the ingredients and starting to cook. So a lot of times we are just in motion doing things. An example as well is you talk to the trainer in the gym and ask for tips to, I don't know, get more muscles in your legs, or I don't know, get stronger legs, get a stronger back. Like you ask, that's you being in motion, but actually putting the work in and doing those exercises is taking action. Sometimes we don't realize that we are not taking action because we are so busy staying in motion, and it makes us feel productive and it makes us feel like we're getting somewhere, but we are actually not getting somewhere if we are stuck in motion. If we are always just doing things that might lead to the end goal but don't really do the end goal. You know what I mean? Like, of course you have to be in motion first to get somewhere, but the thing is, too often we are stuck in this motion. We are stuck in researching more or waiting for someone to check it out first or whatever it is, or I don't know what we're waiting for, honestly. Sometimes we just stay in motion and do all other things that are not as necessarily or not as important than taking action. Another thing, before I recorded this episode, I took some notes and I prepared this episode and I was in motion, and then it is a day later now that I am actually recording this. So I was in motion yesterday, and then I was like, oh, maybe I record it tomorrow, because yesterday I was just too busy, and then I was like, oh, I want to feel good to record it and feel like I want to do this now. So I knew yesterday I didn't feel like it, but I was like, okay, you gotta take action, so you're gonna record this episode tomorrow, otherwise you might do it next week or the week after. So no, you want to get this done, so you better start recording tomorrow. So yeah, because this podcast is called The Girl That Went For It, and I want to be the girl that went for it, that doesn't just say I'm going to do this or that, I'm going to start a podcast and get an episode out every week. I actually want to do it, like I want to take action. So that's why I am recording this right now and don't procrastinate it for the next day or the day after or next week. So yes, I hope this episode motivated you to take action and not being stuck in motion. Maybe you just take some time and think about, okay, where am I actually in motion and don't take action, and what do I have to do to finally take action, or can I actually just take action right now? Yeah, let me know what you think. Feel free to share this episode with others that are stuck in motion, and I talk to you soon. Well, that does it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in today. If you like this episode and don't want to miss any new ones, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Feel free to share it with your friends or on social media. It really means a lot to me. It will help me to create this podcast. You can find me on Instagram, Johanna_Liana. I'm always happy to connect, so flick me a message if you want. Enjoy the rest of your day, and always remember, it's a beautiful day to have a good day. It's a beautiful day to be alive.